summer. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hopefully you can hear the nice nighttime cricket noises in the background. But today I'm going to show you guys how I make my little woodcut art pieces and just the process that I go through to make them. I recently did a little vendor spot at a music festival this past weekend, and I sold quite a few of the little woodcut pieces. So I think on the weekends I'm gonna start vending at little events and stuff and sell my art, which will be a fun little side hustle, and I really enjoy making them. So I was like, why not share it with the subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, we're gonna head into the garage where I cut all my wood and get started. We're in the garage. I'm gonna keep the garage door open for as long as I can until the bugs start attacking me, you know what I mean? So let's talk about the type of wood I use to make my pieces. This is my wood. It's a thin 2x4 birch piece of wood. I think they're called like project panels. You can just get them at Home Depot. They're like 25 bucks, not too bad. And I get a lot of use out of one of these. I then take that piece and divvy it up into little 12 by 12 panels. I do eventually want to make stuff bigger than that, but I like working with the size for now. I'll either make it into 4 individual pieces and then cut those out, or just one big one. I don't know why, but the point reminded me of Wirt from Over the Garden Wall and his little pointy hat. So I just want to like make his head, but make it look cute. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna see what I come up with, but I'm just gonna, you know, go right in with a pencil and sketch. I just went over to the desk and I just found this little butterfly guy my dad made. This is all his stuff, and he's kind enough to let me use his supplies, but this little guy's so cute. I'm gonna draw the general shape, and then I'm gonna do the rest off camera because I have to like look at a picture of him. I don't know if you can really see that, but you kind of can. So that's kind of like what I'm going for, but I'll be right back. Okay, I just finished. He looks so freaking cute. Obviously it's just like a rough sketch, but this just gives me the general outline, and then it's a very easy outline. Like, it's not super complicated, which is nice because I get a little stressed when it's like a really complicated design. But I'm gonna do this on a scroll saw. I just really like using a scroll saw and getting those little intricate cuts. I could do this with a handsaw too, but I don't know. Scroll saw is just more satisfying to me. So let's gear up in my goofy ass glasses. All right, I'm here with the saw. I have been struggling a little bit lately because this is an old blade, so it's been splitting my wood kind of weird, but we're gonna try our best. I put it on the low setting because the high setting would just eat this really fucking quick. And then you just go for it. I do it in sections because it's a lot of work holding it down. But yeah, you see. And I don't really like round my corners. I just kind of set myself up so I can go back in, just so I can get it super sharp. Like so. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this off. Did it. Now we sanded. I still keep these on because dust flies a little bit still when you're sanding. The grit I use is an 80 grit. Honestly, this is probably way too high, but I'm just lazy and I like to, you know, just a few times and then it's pretty much good. Because also when I paint it, it kind of helps smooth it out as well. I love using that machine though, because it's almost like using a sewing machine. Like you could kind of see just the way you like push it through the blade. It's so satisfying. Also, this is what I mean by the blade being dull. All those little imperfections wouldn't happen if the blade was sharper, but I just sand accordingly. I did it. Let me take this off. He's all smooth. And now I'm gonna go inside and just paint them. All right, I'm just gonna use a little reference just to get the colors right. And I'm gonna start mixing. I don't go in any particular order. I just do whatever feels right. Okay, I just finished painting 2 coats on it. I'm gonna let this dry overnight just to make sure that the paint is like nice and solid, not tacky at all. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, everyone, I am back. It is the next day, well, the next night, and this is fully dry. I already drew a couple lines, but now I'm just gonna outline it. These are the best markers ever made, Posca. And I just use these and line the whole thing very carefully. Just like that. It's coming together already. I also just got an email today that I got accepted to vend another event, and it's gonna be at like a punk rock show event, which will be super fun, but I definitely want to make some more punk rock style kind of pieces, and possibly more like Halloween fall-esque, because we are nearing the end of summer. So that's that. Then I'm gonna go in with a slightly fatter marker and I'm gonna kind of line the edges just so that, you know, I don't know, you'll see. Like that, just so it goes all the way around. So that's basically done. The final step is the edges. I just paint them black. The edges are now black. It looks so much more complete. I'm gonna let it fully dry on the sides and kind of let the Posca markers really set in. And then I'm gonna do a little gloss varnish over the top just so it is sealed and it has a little bit of shine to it. And then once that's done, I just paint the back black and put the hardware on it, sign it, all that good stuff. I like to let it naturally dry. I have like a blow dryer, but it's just not the same. Like, it's just so much easier to work with when I let it dry by itself. In the meantime, I am gonna sketch some ideas for the event this weekend. Let me know if you guys want a little like day in the life video of me vending at the event. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. I was gonna do it with the last one I went to, but I was just kind of overwhelmed and there was a lot going on and I just like forgot to film, but I'll be prepared this time. Okay, I'm back and I actually ended up cutting some more pieces for the event. I made this girl design. Really need to buy a new blade because it just kept splitting, but the paint should fix it enough. But I gave them all little different expressions, and then I'm gonna make them all different colors and all that good stuff. But now that this is fully dry, I can put the varnish on it. I just straight up goop it on there. I used to kind of like paint it on, but the Posca markers tend to bleed even if you let them dry for like days at a time, which is kind of weird, but I just go really light to make sure that doesn't happen with my brush strokes. I then put it on top of like a cup or something, just so it's elevated and doesn't stick to the little puppy pads that I use to paint on top of. But I'm gonna once again let this dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'll paint it black, put the hardware on, and then it'll be all done. Alright y'all, I'm back. It's day 3 and I'm officially done. Yup. So this is all dry. You can kind of tell it's got the little gloss to it. And here's the back. I signed it just with like a white Posca. The little hardware is still drying a little bit, but other than that, it is ready to go to someone's home. I hope you guys like this little process video on how I make these. I actually just got accepted today to another market that's gonna be like the biggest market that I've ever vended at, and I'm super excited about it. But I'm working on these little guys right now, just have the eyeballs down. But yeah, I honestly really want to make a video about just like my art journey and becoming a full-time artist, even outside of tattooing. I want to do it all, you know? I really just want to sell my art, tattoo, anything creative, and I really feel like for the first time in my life I'm actually going head first into it, and I'm really excited about it. And I'd love to share sort of what obstacles I've had to overcome and just the whole process of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it though. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.